like that one. Oh. All righty. There we go. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. How's everybody doing out there tonight? Late night, little 10:30 mix show. How's everybody doing today? So yeah. Yeah, today was we'll get into it. Let me give a shout out to everybody that's here. Let me come on over to that page. So yeah, shout out to everybody that's here. What else? Oh, what is happening? Blessed, how we doing today? How are you doing, young man? Blessed says 12 T flops versus talent. That's the way it should be. We've got let's see here. Oh, there we go. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you got Bless versus so we got see 24 what's that? 2 to 4 ray tracing DLC confirmed for Halo Infinite. Yeah, the little face reveal there. Yeah, I got that after work spot music on. I was off today. Shout out to the subs that are here. Super Lumen Hyena, how you doing? J Fields 24/7. What's happening? Bless 12. Yeah, you got that right. Funeral dance. Nah, it wasn't a funeral dance. Says, let me go to the top here. Abu, what's happening? Says he wasn't impressed with the show. JS says the Xbox show was trash. Henry Juarez says, did hear Halo is RPG. Xbox is so lame. Exclude where the console didn't. Yeah, I agree with that. No exclusives. Yeah, doing all right, Mr. Emrys. PUG channel. How are you doing? Philip Sin. How you doing, brother? Good to show you. Good to see you again. He says the show was very disappointing. Oh my goodness. Um, He says he's here for the rant. Yeah, I'm going to do a rant on it. Let's see here. Let's see here. G Junior says he's found the 52 CUs. Cryptopsy says yikes. So yeah, I have a cool beard. It's coming off tomorrow. I'll tell you that right now. So their flagship game looks horrible. Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad. I agree with you. All right then. Well, let's go ahead and get into it. So as you know, today Microsoft had their big conference, and for what it was worth, first things first, I'm not gonna rip into it. It is what it is. I heard other people, you know, I heard other people today. Shout out to Mooch, Musclebound Gaming, Crap Gamer. Um, I just think everybody said what needed to be said on this. What I hope has happened, and this is just, let me tell you what I hope happened, is that there was a major come to the Chinese Jesus meeting and a revelation today that the Xbox Series X is exactly what I and King Thrash and multiple other people, Sick Humor, Dark Cloud, that we tried to tell people exactly what this was going to be. And nobody believed it. Now, who was that? Oh, yeah. I did. I sent one to everybody. So, yeah. But what's going on, brother? Going all right. Just getting over today. What did you think of the reveal? Okay, 6 out of 10. What'd you like about it? Evolved or something like that, or Evolve. Yeah. No, 6 out of 10. All right, no, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, I thought it was a 4, but it was exactly what I thought it would be. There's a lot of things got confirmed. Games as a service got confirmed. Um, so yeah, go ahead, man. Hmm. Hmm. Say that again. The cross-gen games. They Well, I thought all those games they showed today would be on Xbox X and all that kind of stuff. They would work. That's that. Well, they didn't give you a release date, so those games may not come out for. If they don't come out for 2 years, then they're only going to be on. Very well. Well, I mean, again, they're not supposed to leave anybody behind. So, yeah. I mean, and then there was Windows Central. I think came out and said that the Halo game we saw was on a PC. That was the equivalent. So, I mean, that's what Windows Central said. I can't confirm it, you know. So yeah, we can't confirm that that's true or not. So it's just the way it's going to be. So somebody said that Bless is saying that Fable's launching in 2030, which again I'm glad they're doing Fable, but it just looks like it's a reimagining of it. It's not new. So and I thought the Fable series was okay. I didn't think it was great, but again they abandoned it too soon. It's like yeah they could have done a Fable 4, they didn't do it. So, uh, ah, libation. So yeah, I'm not for sure what they're doing. I'm not getting the Series X. So, what now? Did we lose him? You're still there, Levon? Well, Levon, you may want to hop off and come back because I can't hear you. So, so yeah, can't hear him. But all right then. So all right. So what did you all think about it in the chat? So I mean, I gave it a 4 out of 10. It was trash. I mean, it was what I thought it was going to be, but I didn't want to see that. So, do you think these kids these days know what Fable is? I think the hardcore Xbox guys do, but not these casual Xbox gamers. No. Um, it does have a $500 billion budget. Yeah, it does. That's what they say. So, yeah, they got destroyed on Twitter today. I'll talk about that a little bit. That's being aimed at several guys, but Kid Smooth said he was retiring. People went after his neck. Jay Fawn said he's done with the whole going back and forth thing. Um, it's a lot of people understood it, and apparently, shout out to DC. DC was saying Jay Fawns was getting attacked on a 3 letter podcast. I'll just put it like that. So I don't know if that's true or not. Bless says, where is Perfect Dark? Again, that was never confirmed. So they may not be doing Perfect Dark. But Aaron Greenberg did say they pulled some games back. So that's what he said. He said we still got some more bullets in the gun or something like that. So which is fine. Like I said, I'm not getting it. So so somebody said they quit Xbox. Yeah, they just I won't say they quit it, but it is what it is. But yeah, there were people trying to tell me that the Gran Turismo trailer had pop in with the lights like on the car. I'm like, what are you talking about? I mean, they were going through a tunnel, so of course when you look up at the lights pop because you're driving past them. They're not going to be there before you, and it was in a turn. Like, what are you supposed to do? Be able to see around the corner? What are you talking about? Just full retard. But the game showcase to me was trash. but it did confirm one, that one. I mean, those games. I guess I don't know which game really stood out to me. Maybe Everwild stood out a little bit, but just overall, it was trash. But I got people saying 6 out of 10 and 7 out of 10. I'm like, all right, well, it's all opinion. But somebody said, yeah, Fable 1 was great. I like Fable 1 and 3. I prefer Fable 3 to all of them. So, but yeah, the game the game showcase was a major disappointment, and you could tell because these guys ran off of Twitter. They ran. Beastfire Tim Dog, he snapped at somebody because he was pissed off. They just there's nothing left at this point. I mean, they made Halo a games for service. That's what that is, a gas game now. So what's going on, Salty? Halo is a gas game now, and I can put you as a moderator, Salty. I didn't know. I thought you already were. My bad. Um, says he wondered if Corey Barlow was being sarcastic when he praised Halo. No, I think what he said he praised the intro. I saw something like that. So you saw, yeah, Halo. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what D Batch has said and what he just outright was lying his ass off about. But not. All right, bro. Take it easy. Thanks for popping in, and yeah, man, take it easy. So let's talk about that real fast. So we saw the velocity architecture, and I don't know how many of you all saw the velocity architecture was so good that they had pop in and out. So, and this guy was literally going around telling people that their SSD was the equivalent of what Sony was going to be bringing. It ain't no way in hell. But that's how fast their velocity architecture was. You did. It's kind of like, oh, well, we're so fast, we're gonna have pop in, you know. And yeah, it was pop in. I mean, and it was so bad. And people like drew circles around. I'm like, how? I mean, I wouldn't even have thought to look for stuff like that. So I don't know if we were looking at an alpha, a beta. I don't know what we were looking at, but that game is supposed to come out in like 4 more months, right? Like August, September, October, November. Okay, so that game's supposed to be out, So, I don't get it. I don't understand it. So, but yeah, we hopefully you guys understand now. One, let's start at the beginning. The Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 are not anywhere close to a 2080 or a 2070. Okay? What's up, C Slim? C Slim, I just saw your invite on on my PS4 today. So I'm sorry I missed it, brother. I'm sorry I missed it. So, but hopefully you guys understand that. Remember, we sat here, we told you guys this is not. These cards are like a. And for one thing, you're comparing AMD. You're comparing AMD, which is a different company than NVIDIA, and these guys wanted to. These guys wanted to push that NVIDIA and AMD were on the same level. I'm as big as of an AMD fanboy as the next guy. Okay. But AMD is not on NVIDIA's level when it comes to GPUs. Now, Big Navi is supposed to put them there, allegedly. This is why the CUDA, the whatever line that the NVIDIA, the 20 series is on, this is why, and people are saying dump that card. Go get you the Ampere series that's coming out. And again, the 2080 is not even what 2 years old. Maybe is it 2 years old? Maybe 3 years old, if that. So so you have this group of people that were telling you that was a lie. That was a lie. It doesn't matter if it was D-Batch or Matt's Gaming or whoever. They were lying to you. All right, Sunny in VR, what's going on? So man, been a while. Since Microsoft dropped the ball, not a mic. There you go. That sounds about right. But both of these cards are close to what I would consider a 2060 in the NVIDIA cards. Okay. They both have machine learning. Shout out to Jay Barr. He was trying to explain that to me this morning. But the smart shift technology that the PlayStation has, that actually deploys machine learning. Okay, that actually does deploy machine learning. So because it's got to learn what it needs to do in order to smart shift. But shout out to Jay Barry for that. Um, we what else did we learn today? Is that one? Well, we know that it's not a 2080 Ti. That the PS5 and the Xbox Series X not as powerful as a 2080 Ti. All right, we know that. Okay, let's stop the crap. Okay, right now. What else did we find out today? We found out that that Microsoft, what directions Microsoft is going in, which again is what we told you guys, they were going to go in a service based. They're going in a service based way. Okay. There's now rumors. Let me make this clear. This rumor is that Fable is going to be an MMO. So that's a rumor. Nothing's been confirmed by Playground. Okay, nothing's been confirmed by Playground. So that's just it was on Rosetta. Um, Halo Infinite is going. There's not going to be a Halo Infinite 2. Shout out to Mooch. He was just talking about this on Rap. This is what Microsoft is doing. And so hopefully the BS and all the stuff on Twitter can stop. Because Twitter, I warned everybody. I said the Xbox community better not get back on Twitter ever again. Man, not on Twitter ever again. No, it's not been confirmed. Tasted 55. Let me make that clear. So Eric says we learned they're pushing Game Pass. Yes, it's a service. What else did we find out this week? We found out that Microsoft was in talks with Nintendo and Sony to put Game Pass on the Switch and the PlayStation, respectively. Now, I still believe what's going to happen. And this is just my opinion. I still believe that the Game Pass will come to PS4 once Sony goes full fledged into the PS5. They'll be like, well, yeah, who cares if they put it on PS4 at that point, because everybody's going to have the PS5. So, ah, so so yeah, it's yeah, we didn't see Flight Sim today. Go figure. We didn't see Flight Sim. I was pissed about that. I mean, I was pissed. I mean, you're just gonna see me when I threw my hands up in the air, and I was playing Ghost of Tsushima when this started. I'm like, wait a minute, this is Halo. This looks like trash. I mean, like, this trash, straight trash. So what we have here is a failure to communicate. Now, the medium, I'm buying that game. Okay, I've made a decision. I will buy that game. I'm buying the Flight Sim game, and I'm buying Halo, but it'll all be on PC. Um, so, but at the end of the day, uh, yeah, they see some is right. They were quiet, and you can tell the disappointment because they weren't saying anything. What's up, Gaming with Persona? How you doing? And so they weren't saying anything today on Twitter. So what did we learn? Okay, we learned that I know where that we know where the 52 CUs are. We know where the 12 teraflops are. This is supposed to be a monster that ate other monsters, and that's not the feeling I got. That was a major, 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 major disappointment today. Now, it wasn't a surprise to me because I understand what Microsoft is doing, and and this is what they're doing. It's a service based company, and Satya Nadella is like, look, I don't mind putting money into Xbox, but it's going to use the services that we have, and if you don't want to do it like this, then there's no reason for this thing to be here because it's losing money. So, but they were pissed today. Tim Dog was pissed. He snapped at somebody on Twitter today. I forgot who it was. So, and now Halo, which was if you had told me back in the day that Halo would become a meme, like people would be making fun of that game at this point. That game is just a joke at that point. This game is now a joke. Yeah, Xbox has quality issues, and you got that right. So, um, yeah, that's the. I'm playing a flight sim on that screen right now, and what I was. This is a mission just to help me learn how to dodge surface to air missiles. Eventually, you'll start seeing some smoke come up because they're shooting at me, and I'm learning how to learning how to dodge and drop shaft and stuff like that. So well, the power thing is just we learned about marketing. We learned about marketing. So shout out to RGT. Yeah, we called it. Yeah, tried to tell you all what was happening. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. And we learned that we learned that RDNA 2 is in the PlayStation 5. If not, then somebody's going to have to explain why an RDNA 1 card has games that look better than an RDNA 2. So Mario Heat says the RDX show is on hiatus. Should I listen to that today? Because people were saying that Jay Fonz got attacked on that show. I mean, that's what I heard, but I don't know. So because I don't listen to it. Yeah, Jay Fields. I don't know, man. That gorilla monster. I don't know what that was. But that it's a meme at this point. They've made Halo a meme, and I didn't think that was possible. They put Joel in that game, so he died in Last of Us Part 2 and got transferred over there, helping Master Chief. And I guess, now you see that white smoke? Look at that screen. You see that white smoke right there? They're shooting at me. I'm learning how to dodge. So there's a certain arc you have to take with a missile. That white smoke you see right there. I don't know if you all see that on the screen. I'm jinking. That's what I'm doing. So, but look at that. Well, look at my skills. I mean, they're shooting at me. They're shooting at me. And notice how I'm diving towards it too. So yeah, that was a perfect jink. And so had we been on an attack mission, my number 2 man would have taken out that Sam site. But my job was to get shot at, and they missed me because I'm the man. Yeah, Salty, you're right. The flagship game is a joke at this point. It's a joke. And is that the Microsoft Sim? No, it's not Microsoft Sim. So what I'm playing is a DCS. So this that was a mission to that's Dulles. I'm sorry, yeah, that's airfield. That's Area 51 that I'm flying in. So does the game have ray tracing? Yeah, it has limited ray tracing, I assume. So, but it is a flight sim. Why do I think Xbox struggles to have compelling exclusives? Because Bill Gates is no longer there and they don't care. They want to put games everywhere. That's their mission statement. And, I don't know. I mean, I hope that changes, but I don't think it will. There are people that are happy to. There are people that are happy that Destiny 2 is going to go into Game Pass. And I'm just like, geez. I mean, y'all need to start buying games. But Destiny 2 pretty much is going to be in Game Pass. So so if you're a Destiny 2 player, you might as well go ahead and get it on Xbox. So Destiny 2 is free to play. Well, technically it's not free to play because you have to have Game Pass. So, but yeah, I was disappointed in the show. I gave it a 4 out of 10. So, but I wasn't shocked by what I saw. It was silly at this point, like where we are, and there is no damage control. There is no buts. I mean, these guys took it in the shorts today, and you could tell by what was going on Twitter. So the Destiny community is a lot more active on PlayStation. That's true. You're right about that. So, but yeah, what do we learn? The Velocity engine. All right, we also learned what if they're having pop in with a first party game. There's no way they could have ran that epic demo. No way in hell they could run the epic demo. So we know that now. As you can see, you look at the screen again. They're still shooting at me. So, but again, my job is to be shot at in this one and not get shot down. And I did good. So I did good. Did some jinking. Did a split S in that plane. So I didn't know that plane could do a split S, but I did one. So um, good time. So says raw that RDNA2 talk all the games shown were well, I know. Well, I mean it's look. Let's just say look, they're going to have to explain how PlayStation with RDNA1 um, has better graphical games than RDNA2. I mean that's just a fact. Let's just call it like it is. So. I'm drinking vanilla Coke and Lady Bly. Vanilla Coke and Lady Bly. Whiskey. So, but I would have done the Jack and Coke, but I'm saving Jack and Coke for Sunday night. So, yeah, I got a good bit of Ghost of Tsushima in today. I had trouble with the control scheme. I started to learn it a little bit better. Um, I also learned how to use the wind. I kept on hitting like the triangle or something like that. I'm supposed to hit the surface pad. So shout out to Rice Eater for the $5 holler. Notice how all the 60 FPS demand talk died after the Microsoft show. Yeah, a lot of look. It was a come to Chinese Jesus. Was what happened in that Microsoft show. So you know, so yeah, that's the truth. There was a come to Jesus, or the Chinese Jesus, as you like to say. So, and Halo is going to get free ray tracing an update after launch. I mean, I don't know how soon, I don't know when, but that's just reality. Appreciate your Rice Eater for the with the $5 holler. Big, always a supporter. Appreciate you, brother. So let's make Rice Eater a mod here, because Rice Eater is always coming around. So added a couple new mods today. And still got our new member here. Shout out to our newest member. He joined this morning. So basically still no games. Well, I mean, it's just it to me, what got confirmed today was that everything we told you guys. I tried to tell people like Andre Fruit Booty Clay that there was going to be virtually no differences in the consoles simply because of there's 12 to 14% difference is not a difference when it comes to gaming PCs, like none at all. Remember when we looked that up? Remember we looked all that up on the PC benchmark, and it's kind of like, well, you can see that the games are running the same. So yeah, not Lincoln Clay. We're talking about Andrew Fruit Booty Clay. So so yeah, I'll be going in on him tomorrow afternoon hard. So Mario he says PS5 already winning next gen with only RDNA 1. Yeah, that's and again not it's RDNA 2, but let's just say it's RDNA 1.5. I mean, what does that have to say for Series X? You know. So but did anybody listen to the RDX podcast today? Because I did not. Like I said, it makes me itch. Okay, I mean it makes me itch. So I mean my butt starts to hurt if I listen to that. So yeah, who else? BK Bed-Stuy said that I was gonna have some. My cheeks were gonna get busted after that show today, and and then it was just a come to Jesus moment. I think is what happened because you can't find these Xbox on Twitter. I mean they're nowhere to be found. So the Coon 1985 says he thought it was 1.23. It's whatever it needs to be. It's 2.0 though, however. So, but and it's got machine learning and things like that. So yeah, it's got a little bit of everything. I think it's got some RDNA 3 in there too. But I think we're going to find that out at the teardown. But Sony, whatever event Sony had planned for August, I don't think they're doing it anymore. Because after today's show, they're just like, yeah, this was terrible. So there's no reason to keep this going. And Ghost of Tsushima is actually a big hit game. It sold out in Japan. So But that's a big game. Hmm. So we learned that what everybody has been trying to explain to you all, well, you guys or y'all, if you want to say that, is what is came true today. Okay, it doesn't matter that it's got 12 T flops. Um, so T Easy 83 says, so we podcast add on PSN. Okay, yeah, we know what the video, because remember, this is all we've been saying. All we've been hearing is what? All we have been hearing from their fanboys is wait till the first parties. Wait till the first parties. Well, we saw it today. We saw it in all its glory, and it was trash today. Now, I'm not here to say they didn't have some games I'm not buying. You already know I'm going to buy Halo. I'm going to buy Flight Sim. I'm going to buy the Medium. I'm buying those games. So, but it was bad, man. It was bad. So yeah, Brandon Johnson. Yeah, you're right. Crap Gamer. Shout out to Crap Gamer. He did a podcast today, and it was yeah. I don't. You know, he made a lot of good points. You know, so you know, Viger's saying that it's custom RDNA 2 and therefore based on RDNA 2.0 tech. Certainly didn't never say it was a custom RDNA 1. Yeah, I you know, yeah, I agree. I agree with you. So I mean, yeah, you're not, you guys are not wrong. You're right. So said Marlin Gaming is Marlon Gaming's on right now. He's on Xbox One X. All right. Well, yeah, I saw his thing too. He went on a rant today as well. So I think everybody's going to be ranting on this. And I did not watch everybody because you couldn't. I know Jay Barry went on one. Jay Tech was on the stream with Thrash, and he went on one. So everybody just went off. What's up, Ghostface? Um, so you know, it's not RDA 1.5. Why? Yeah, we know it's not. But let's just say it was, okay? How can RDNA 1.5 have better looking games than RDNA 2? I mean, that's already an L. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's an L, you know. So Plus Ultra said their first party looked worse than their third party. Hey, you're right. It did. It did. Now, look, not all of it looked bad. I mean, not all of it looked bad. They did have some new IP there, so let's just, you know, it is what it is. So they did get, is it Dragon Quest? I think they got Dragon Quest on there. That's fine. They, you know, so they got their JRPGs. So they did get those. The PS4 had better graphics than art. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. They get canceled the PS5 because they got better graphics on the you know, they do have better graphics. They got better graphics on PS4 than they do on Xbox One X. Aval is 2023. You think Xbox is dust by then? I don't disagree with that. And is that Obsidian's game? So yeah, I think that's Obsidian Media's game. So but we'll have to wait and see. I don't know. I'd say all those games are late 2022. So, but yeah, I mean, they were mad. I mean, they were mad as hell at what they saw. And anybody with common sense knows that that was not an 8 out. I mean, that's your opinion. That's fine. I'm not going to argue people's opinion, but I don't know what they saw to make it an 8 out of 10. That's just me personally. What I saw was trash. So PC would probably be the buyers for that, especially for mods. Well, again, I'm Rice Eater with another $5 holler. Appreciate you, brother. Says something else. No one of those games had release dates. Well, 2 years from now is a release date. That's the truth. What is Tim Dog's reaction? He blocked you. Well, the fact that he blocks you, there you go. There's his reaction. Appreciate you, Rice Eater 79, the $5 holler. I appreciate that. So the fact that he blocked you is the reaction, okay? The anger. Kid Smooth was wanting to block me. Again, anger. So Monterey said great piloting skills. Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, I've got on a no collision thing because it's just a training mission. So the next time I do it, it's going to be amped up and all that. I'll blow up if I did that because I was wrong. I slowed down on the ramp and I'm supposed to maintain like 30 miles per hour. So so Xbox killed the Xbox One X for this. Well, I mean, look, the fact that they canceled Series X, I'm sorry, that they canceled Xbox X for Series X to me is a joke. I mean, that's a joke and a half. So, yeah, you're right. They're on a blocking spree. So their anger is, and again, your first reaction is always the correct reaction. So if they're mad as hell, they are mad as hell. And but it just goes back to 2015. I still remember 2015 when I walked out of GameStop, and the guy that worked at GameStop was, man, look, how do you put it? He's like, man, look, if I want to, he said, look, Xbox, he said, I have my Xbox so I can play online with my friends. I don't, it's more casual. It's not that big a deal. We'll get on there, we'll play Call of Duty, and then we'll call it a night. He said, but if I want to do some hardcore gaming, some hardcore balls to the wall gaming, you play on PlayStation. He said that's what the PlayStation's for. It's a gaming device. So I just it is what it is. So says AMD can call it any way they can call 4.0. You don't get to make the call. Well, look, it's guys, it's Maserati. It's a 2.0 um Navi because it does ray tracing, it does VRS, it does everything that's assigned to Navi. Now, is it going to do everything that Big Navi does on PC? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Rice Eater says no Batman, no Elden Ring, no WB. Well, again, I don't think today was the day if they do have WB. But did you see on Xbox that they had a big sale on WB's merchandise? So there could be something brewing there. They did have a big sale. They had so they may be getting rid of their games physically to put them in the Game Pass. I don't know. So Mario, he says PS5 has RDNA that looks better than Halo. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, to me, it's a joke at this point. They bitched and moaned about Miles Morales Spider-Man. Hey, that game's going to be 4K, 60 frames per second. Doesn't matter that it's checkerboarded. Remember, I told you right here. What did I say? I said dynamic, checkerboarding, sparse 4K. That's not going anywhere. As long as you understand that going into next gen, you're going to have a great next gen. You're gonna love it. You will love it. But if you are going into next gen thinking everything's going to be native and 60 frames per second, and you boo hoo if you buy it and it's not, then you're going to have a miserable next gen because not everything is going to be native 4K or 60 frames a second. So I'm just letting you know right now. If that's what you're walking into when you go to the store or when you order it off of wherever you get it from, and you get it into your house, if you're saying everything's going to be 4K native, everything's going to be 60 frames a second, you're going to be disappointed. You will be disappointed. So, yeah, no Splinter Cell, no Perfect Dark. Yeah, I was like I said. But with that said, nothing was confirmed. Ugh. Yeah, the only thing that was confirmed was the Fable game. That was true. Yeah, I don't want it center. I just want it on because I'm gonna get a new camera hopefully in a couple weeks. So I'm just using this one. So yeah, I don't want it to be center. You'll be happy with checkerboard 4K and 60 or true 4K. Yeah, that again is fine for me as well. I prefer 1440p 60. So, but that they can do checkerboarding 4K, fine. Yeah, PS4 is running off GCN. Yeah, he's just trolling. Yeah, they're it's so, but it was just a title. They have nothing to show as far as what. As far as what? So, The Microsoft show to me was disappointing. I'm not going to knock the games they showed. I'll just simply say the three games. What's up, Tarasi? It's great. Um, it's I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to say anything bad because the games are the games. But and look, the games in CGI look fantastic. I mean, it's just they did the games that were CGI. Fable looked good, but it was CGI, so it was no gameplay. And you can say the same thing about Horizon Zero Dawn. Or Horizon Forbidden West. I mean, there was no gameplay. It was a CGI trailer. That looked great, looked fantastic. So that's good. So, Dietary Carr says he was disappointed with Sony and Microsoft. Really, a 5 and a 7. Very well. Very well. Well, I mean, again, I just do not think that I I don't think a lot of stuff has been ready. Those games that Sony has, they may show some gameplay in September or something like that, which is fine. Ghostface is saying Xbox concerned with Lockhart when the Series X still needs fixing. Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, let them be concerned. Um, I don't know why they would be concerned if Lockhart is 4T flops. Then you're going to be looking at 1080p. I mean, 1080p 60 should be your target at 4T flops. So just I mean, if they can hit 1080p 60 and have high graphic settings, that's what they're going for. So we know what Forbidden West is. We don't know shit about Fable. It could be Game Pass. Fair enough. You're right about that. I also think something else that got confirmed today was that Game Pass is what they're doing. Like I was saying earlier, Game Pass is what they're doing. And if you're going to be in the Xbox ecosystem, get ready to play a bunch of AA games. And so Matt Booty is in charge, and that's what he said. Um, I haven't played the flight sim tonight, so I was going to, but I decided not to. Games as a Service is here to stay. It is on Xbox, yeah, and it's not that PlayStation's got some too. So I mean, I'm just saying that it's not their main focus. So it's just not their main focus. So just it is what it is. So just it is what it is. Sucks, but it is what it is. So yeah, Demon Souls, all that stuff. So and shout out to Luca, Ash and Luca. She was saying on Brap tonight that the people who are going to get the Souls games are into the Souls games. They're going to be getting a PS5 to play Demon Souls or Dark Souls or whatever it is. So it's just that's the way that's the way it works. So. Yeah, the monster is coming. There you go. You're getting the Series X just to get that Tetris. Which, I mean, wouldn't that be better in VR? I mean, I'm just asking, wouldn't the Tetris game be better in VR? So, the Halo Infinite disappointed you hard, and you have no faith in 343 after all these years. Um, yeah. Now, what else did Obsidian show? See, Obsidian is their version of Insomniac. Obsidian is putting out what? The DLC for Outer Worlds, and I've heard good things about Outer Worlds. So they're putting out that other game, those other two games too. So Obsidian is busy. That's a busy studio. So I think that was a good get. To now, Materazzi said it's RDNA 3. Well, we're gonna find out probably in a few more weeks what's inside under the hood, so to speak. So PlayStation gave us Neo and Bloodborne. Thought Xbox would try to get Elden Ring. Well, I think Elden Ring will be on Xbox as well, won't it? So Teresa Great says that he recently purchased Elite Dangerous. Yeah, that is a steep learning curve. Yeah, yeah. Once you learn it though, it's pretty cool. So, but I recommend being a hauler, and you just take information like an information broker, and you just take things. You can earn some pretty good money, 25 to 35,000 in credits, and then get yourself a nice ship. I got like 6 ships on there now, so I can make some really good money. But I haven't been streaming that game. I need to jump back into it again. So, but yeah, I like Elite Dangerous. That's my game right there. So Shout out to the community. That's how I got the. That's how I got the DLC for that was the community. So you thought Xbox would try and buy Elden Ring as an exclusive like Sony did with. Well, again, they still might. I mean, you're. There wasn't a whole lot of business at this one, which and they to their credit they showed a bunch of games, and that's what they said they were going to do. So let's just keep it. I like it like that. So yeah, the community is recovering from a tough year. Yeah, they've had it bad. They got it bad. Yeah, Xbox got Yakuza 6. Yeah, they did. And they got a Dragon Quest game. So again, they did, when Phil Spencer went to Japan, it's bearing fruit. Now, the problem is that they don't play those games. They don't play them. So that's just, guys, it is what it is. So yeah, Lisa Sue got there. Like I said, Lisa Sue, if she was able to, if PlayStation's able to get RDNA 1.5 and it's outperforming RDNA 2, Lisa Sue got a problem on her hands. So he gave it a 0 out of 10. See, I gave it a 4. I mean, it is what it is. When's RDNA 3 coming out on open market? I'm not for sure when. I've got that somewhere because I got the AMD papers, but I was supposed to read them today and I was busy. I'll probably read them tomorrow. So, but guys, I was very disappointed in that show today. I wasn't surprised, and the fanboys on Twitter are pretty much shut down. And what I'm going to end up doing here is about to jump off and go listen to that 3-letter podcast where Jay Fonz got attacked. So, you're gonna have to look for me tomorrow on the RGT podcast. Let's looking at the questions here. But Xbox been doing good, and I don't think Xbox has been doing a good job, but this is what they're doing. I just think people hopefully are going to be able to get over it. So, I mean, because the problem isn't Xbox, the problem is people are putting out misinformation. So it will be, and I got to work this weekend, so I get one more, and plus also give it a -2. I got to work this weekend, so I will not be participating in it. So I mean, I am doing another podcast tomorrow at about 2:30, and we'll kind of go over it again. We'll kind of go over it again in RGT. That's at 5:00 tomorrow. We'll be going over it again there, So then Crossfire out. That's all. That is good stuff. So, but yeah, yeah. It's guys. It's RDNA 2. You don't have to worry about it. So yeah, but guys, I appreciate you all coming. This was a late nighter. I didn't expect this many people to pop in over here. I appreciate it. Shout out to everybody that podcasted today. Marlin Gaming Nation, Big Cloud, Sick Humor, King Thrash with the Round Table, Musclebound Gamer, just everybody was podcasting. Jay Bari, everybody that threw down today, provided you all with the look inside out, and hope you all enjoyed it. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. We'll go ahead and let the music play a little bit and call it a night. You all take it easy. You all stay blessed. Thanks for joining me. Everybody that was here. Beeger, Ghostface, To Die For, Salty is Gaming, Cryptopsy, Madrazi. Everybody that came through here today. Super Lumen Hyena. Everybody that came through and said what up. Just man, oh man, love you guys. Just keep it going, and you all have a good weekend. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon, either on my podcast or on RGT at 5 p. Take it easy now. Peace.